Come on, Wendy. Hit her laugh. It didn't really hit her face. Jacqueline, you ain't say that when she was here. Robin, why your phone up? Messy Peter. I really love your earrings. Wendy can be a little dismissive. Yeah, you wildin'. Peter is like the 17th housewife. Robin this season. Mia, don't do that. What's going on with you? Look at the CEO. Get our girl back with her corona. Why does Mia hate Candace? Don't do that. Come on, I don't have beef with men. People hate Wendy. I don't hate her. Poop in front of them? This ain't college. How did that happen? What's up with this Hype Williams camera thing? I don't hate Candace this season. I'm talking about the aftermath. She ghetto and you threw a drink. Happy birthday, Candace. What up, Potomac fam, and welcome to From Rizzo with Love with me, your girl Donna Rizzo. Now listen, I said that I was going to recap Potomac this year, but life happened and I said I was going to take a break after this Married at First Sight season 15 that I just did. So if you're a Married at First Sight fan, head back to my reviews there. But everybody's telling me that I need to recap this last episode of Potomac. So I'm actually going to do a live recap of it. If this is your first time here with From Rizzo with Love, note that all of my reality TV show, all of my scripted TV show recaps that you get on this channel are unique in that I do a live reaction recap. This isn't a post-show recap. This is how I react to specific scenes, specific characters, specific moments when they happen. We are having a viewing party together. So this is episode like 9 or something. So I think I'm gonna have to do it from here on out, but I don't want to commit to that. But all right, let's recap. One, I am so interested in seeing how these new friendships form every single season. It's like you're mad at this person last season, but now you're not mad at this person, except for Giselle and Wendy, because she will always hate Monique. She will always hate Wendy. It is what it is. But Candace and Ashley being BFFs this season just brought me so much joy because I feel like they're both very feisty, like little petite beauty pageant, but they married the white guys in the group, so they got a whole different perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think even though they're very different individuals, I enjoyed their friendship at the beginning of this season. Now, here's the fan because, you know, our girl Candace cannot not go for the jugular whenever somebody is coming at her. I was giving her hope because I said, you know what, this season she getting better. Even though when other people go at each other, Candace is always the one to be like, oh! Whenever somebody says something crazy in the group, she will always co-sign that moment or make it even more awkward for you or for the other person by reacting. But outside of the Michael Darby getting his dick sucked by a male escort service, she's been pretty good this year. I think because they made her the villain this year. They intentionally have been making Candace, or they tried to make Candace the villain, because I know all the viewers have been going in on her. Everybody wanted her to get fired because of how ruthless and how low she goes on everyone. And so Giselle, who works very closely with production, said, you know what? I'm gonna be the one to do it. And if y'all have noticed, every single season, it has been about someone's husband. Like, that's what Potomac is all about. It's not even just about the ladies going at each other. It's not about like finances. It's not about you had this. It's always about your husband is stepping out. We gotta look into that and figure out the why there. But remember, Mia hasn't gotten it yet. Wendy got it. Obviously, Giselle got it. Juan Dixon kind of set himself up for it already. He didn't even have to get handed it. Michael Darby clearly got it. Monique got it with cheating on her husband. Karen got it with cheating on Ray, or talking about, you know, not liking Ray and him being old and all this stuff. Mia hasn't gotten it yet. But this season is about Candace and Chris. It's just your hazing. And Candace is smart enough to know that this is all a setup. And Giselle is leading the charge. And who is with Giselle? None other than Ashley. People don't know. Ashley been with Giselle from jump. It just seems like Giselle and Robin are this close, which they are, but Ashley is right there. So let's not get that twisted. And Mia doesn't like Candace, so you know, she gonna jump on the wagon too. But Candace knows, and we see it too, Candace. We see it. What are the other things that I need to talk about? Interested to see how Giselle and Robin may fall, because they didn't agree on certain things, but I don't think this group will ever fall. They're always going to be reasonably shady. They're always going to be the green-eyed bandits. They're always really going to have each other's back because Robin has no one else. Let's be serious. Giselle is getting in Ashley, and I can see how Robin and Ashley may get at it over fighting over Giselle at some point. Not directly, but it may be indirectly. But Robin knows she don't have anybody else. So she has to, you know, act right. I hate to say it like that. Meanwhile, Candace don't give two fucks. Wendy got her husband, and Mia and the Grand Dame will always have each other. Now, regarding the Wendy and Peter thing and the Mia being friends with Peter, it's so crazy how Peter is like the 17th housewife. Like, he's always involved in additional seasons. Like, how are you close to Mia? I understand you and Wendy got in contact because Wendy is trying to get in business. But like, now when she's trying to pull back from this business, now Mia is involved. And it's making it seem like Wendy don't have the money, or Wendy is like stepping out. But secretly, Wendy presented this idea to this man. And if she pulls out, he's going to continue with her idea because he can finance it. If you were to really think about it, this man is taking your idea. I don't want to get into that though, but you know. Let me see. Let's get into this. Also, if this is your first time here, please make sure you do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I love to interact with you guys. Head over to From Rizzo with Love on Instagram. Head over to From Rizzo with Love on TikTok. I am slowing down my recaps until further notice because I have some other things coming up. But I do want to continue to engage with you all and make sure that you're in the know constantly about what's coming up next. I'm going to start throwing in some other content because I've been saving some stuff. Y'all, it's time to get all this other content that I have out. Mostly will be on TikTok. So that's going to veer a little bit away from recaps and stuff. But if you want to see portions of my life or other things or other ventures that I'm getting into, you know, feel free to head over there and check it out. I might repost and post some things across other platforms. Also, I don't know if Twitter will exist by the time you see this. So you can head over and check out Rizzo with Love, or you can search my full name From Rizzo with Love over there. All right, guys, without further ado, let's get into this Real Housewives of Potomac. Season 7, episode 7. What is it? The beef is served. Also, big ups to them for making 7 seasons. That means you can get in syndication. Good for you. Now let's get through this. Also, people hate Wendy. I don't hate her. I feel like she's made a turn in the first 2 seasons. I like her a little more now. I told you I started to like her more last season because it showed her more outside of the I have this many degrees, I am this, I am above you, which she still has a little bit in her, but it showed her more as a mother, a wife, a family person, you know what I'm saying? And that's the regular side of Wendy, the not performative side of Wendy that I actually enjoy. I also still really enjoy Mia. You know, she messy as hell. She be like delivering it incorrectly, but like, I'm here for her. Standing in my truth, my plastic surgery. I want to shake my, I want to be naked. Like, I love how authentically herself she is, and she don't really give a f. Now, Robin this season. What's going on with you? Because, you know, I was a Robin fan. But Robin this season is letting a lot of shit get to her. Right? You know, I want to say rightfully so, because I think she's like acting out a lot. Like, a lot with Wendy. Like, she's standing up. She's getting held back by Charisse. Also, Charisse isn't really bringing much to this season. They brought it because they wanted the Grand Dame to have issues. I get it. And they wanted to get Robin a friend because now Ashley and Giselle. But it's not doing anything for me, Andy. I don't want to take money out of nobody's pocket per Portia and Nene, Little Beef, when she said she didn't need to be on the show. You have to add value. And if you're not adding value, you can just, you know, there was a reason for the first one. But Robin is starting to bother her true self. Like, she used to be a little more calm. Now she's getting upset and angry. I don't know what it is. But like, when somebody is getting to you where it's changing you physically, that person now has full control over you. And you need to relax. Because I know you're going to watch this and regret this moment. Or these moments. Also, why does Mia hate Candace? I don't understand that. Why does she hate Candace? Because she's putting her in the room with Wendy to sleep in a 1-queen bed. Like, why she hate her? Oh yeah, Karen is turning 59. How do we feel about Candace and recording new music with Trina? How did that happen? Wendy can be a little dismissive when she gets upset. Yo, she says she's trying to prove herself. Yeah, Wendy, I feel like there's some deep-rooted I think I said this before too. I feel like there's some deep-rooted in your childhood that you have always felt like you had to respond in this way. I have to tell you I'm gorgeous. I have to tell you I'm smart. I have to tell you I'm worthy. She's carrying that around with her in life and in adulthood. And like, We don't have to do that anymore, sis. You don't gotta prove yourself to anybody. But every time somebody says the slightest thing, she goes in it. And like, look at that. Mia was literally asking her what has she had done at a party where she's announcing she had her boobs and her breasts done. And she's like, well, what have you had done? You look like you had a lot done. And Mia was like, yeah, girl, let me tell you the 35 things I had done to me. Why are you so defensive, Wendy? See, Candace just yelled again. Messy Peter. Oh, Mia met Peter 10 years ago. He's Gordon's friend. Hold up. That ain't Cynthia. Who you with, Peter? Yo, Sharice is like, I'm out. Ashley, girl, you don't know that? Every time you break up and dudes find out, or they don't even find out, it's like the signal gets sent from above. It's like a bat signal. And they like, oh, my ex is free? Let me get up in her DMs. Girl, just wait for it. Wait, so she's not going to pursue this house and she's been having issues getting a home because the tenants won't move 1 month earlier? 1 month, sis? Look at our girl back with her corona. How do we feel about this confessional or interview look here? I appreciate Ashley for giving us all these different looks. Also, she giving us a little more, you know, now that she left this man. Come on, Candace and a sparkle. Candace and Wendy being friends. It's so interesting. I can see how that's annoying. Like, you knew you was going to be on this trip and you're known for leaving and asking me to bail you out all the time. Like, that's annoying. What's up with this Hype Williams camera thing? It's like during the parts where we're just like segueing into the next scene. Y'all like to do the Hype Williams? Okay. Asking someone to go upstairs to shower is kind of crazy. I wouldn't expect every room in the home to have a bathroom because that's also crazy. There's 6 bedrooms. But like she said, this ain't college. Like, we make too much money to have to go up and downstairs in a robe or a towel. I love how true Karen was in that moment when she was like, Sharice was like, let's catch up. I miss you. And Karen was like, she didn't respond with the I miss you too. She was like, oh, look at that. Isn't that nice? Karen, you a Capricorn? You got rid of her. Ashley about to do a TikTok. Wait a minute. I don't think that's a bad thing. That is actually a business move, right? You want to break the ice with someone. So sometimes you research the other person and figure out something you guys have in common to get that person real like chummy with you. That's not like a bad thing, but not for you to repeat that. It makes her sound like she's like crazy or disingenuous or like their relationship is based on fake looking shit up. But Wendy is a businesswoman. Like, she's in interviews. That's what you do. When you interview someone, you find common things on the person. You do your research. They about to make this, Giselle about to make this crazy. Or TV. See, now Giselle is putting Peter's business out there too. Now you don't have no money. I don't like this because she knows how to sell candles. I can't with this catty group. 2 hours later. They fighting? Was that Ashley fighting? Robin, what you wearing? Why they pause on that? Like, that was funny, Mia. Does a frog have a watertight asshole? Oh, she and Jacqueline about to have some? Mia is good for the show. Mia says she gonna keep this paycheck. She said it's not going to be just Giselle starting all these conversations. She knows how to do her job. Also, Mia, I really love your earrings. Wait, you poop in front of him? What is that, in front? Honestly, it's hard for me to pee in front of someone. Like, that's crazy. And even my girlfriends. You poop in front of them? Or fart. You know, I always say this, like, stay till the end for my question. I'm trying to wait for the episode. Y'all be pooping and farting in front of your partner? You still walk around naked in front of your kids? In front of your 8 and 11 or 9 and 11, how old these kids are? Girl, cover it up. Peter's patio, come on. I don't hate Candace this season. And I don't hate Ashley ever, but still. Candace got a booty. She just ain't got hips. Now, Giselle, you doing what Mia did last year and just interpreted it however you want. Messy Giselle. Wendy's not wrong. Wendy, look at her face. Karen, you a Capricorn. Gotta be, because Karen is over here like, what's the use in explaining to you why I don't fuck with you anymore? I just don't fuck with you. We have grown, I've grown, and we have grown apart. It is what it is. I don't need to go back there with you, because her going back is her repeating the statement that she didn't even want out anyway. So let's not do that. You haven't called my phone in 5 years, so why now? It's for the cameras. It's because you're on this show? Why are you trying to act like you're trying to be friends now? Don't do that. Karen is singing her birthday song. I live for this. Giselle, you want her to explain what her issue is because you want her to bring up the fact that Sharice said that she was stepping out on Ray because you remember all the times that she came at you talking about your man stepping out on you. I'm on to you. First thing you say, yeah, you didn't call me. She said, look at your text. My jovial Jamaican self. Me going back over there to ask Peter what the beef is because she's like, I don't want to be another he said, she said. Watch. She gonna bring it back to the table. We know. She's singing again. Now Sharice want to pick his brain because she looking into doing a lounge. Peter, charge a consultancy fee. You don't know this woman. Charge. Ooh, she said, I think her checks were clear. Okay, I get that. You come into my restaurant and you didn't even respond. But she said I texted you. Mia, don't do that. Mia just said don't waste your time with Wendy. Don't do that. Now you messing money up. Jacqueline, don't talk about your friend like that. Jacqueline, you ain't say that when she was here, okay? I understand you trying to defend yourself because she punked you out a couple times. But you wasn't saying that when she was here. Come on, I don't have beef with men. What? Why is Mia so upset right now? Because she said I don't have beef with men. Here we go. That's awesome. What's next steps? When will we be able to do a site visit? This is great. He said, I will see. Francis, he my man. I get it though. That's your business partner. You might say that. You would let him know if you knew he was going to be in town. But like if y'all don't have a relationship outside of business, I don't know. Come on, Wendy. The only man I know coming into town is my husband. Don't talk to me about how to be a boss because I am a fucking boss. I'm not mad at this. Fam, it's business, so why are you in her business? Oh, it hit her lap. It didn't really hit her face. Robin, you recorded? Not Bravo's play on the red zone, y'all. I can't. Robin, why your phone up? Ooh, you threw a drink over me over Peter Thomas because you him? Now you wildin', Wendy. I was on your side. You wildin' now. Ooh, she said you so corny, crater face. But I got wavy, so I'm okay. How did it miss you, Cameron? Because God loves me. Production, you ain't Mia, you can't be throwing drinks on people. Girl, she ain't come for your husband. Don't do this. You came for herself, her business, her worth. Stop it. Robin, you talking about the aftermath. She wouldn't have to be going through this if Shorty didn't throw a drink at her. What, you want her to sit there and be quiet and like, okay, she threw a drink. Don't do that. Robin, you just want to go at her for no reason. She wasn't talking about your husband. I am a friend to everybody, including your raggedy ass. See, Giselle wants Karen to choose Mia's side so that Wendy could be alone because she got beef with Wendy. Giselle always want everybody to go against the people she's against. I get it. But no, she putting her hand in her face again. That's right, security. Thank you, black man. That's right. She got out and you threw a drink. Happy birthday, Karen. See, now Wendy is going in with this crater face. Like, you know what I'm saying? All bets are off after you violate me physically. Y'all, just fight. Everybody's like, you got one more time to put your hand in my face. You got one more time to throw a drink at me. You got one more time to say this. Just fight. That ain't her husband. Yeah, shut up. What do y'all expect her to do? You expect Wendy to just sit there and just be like, oh, everything's cool, everything's normal? You expect her to be like friends and sit down and break bread with this woman? Mia, you wildin'. You a whole business owner. You wildin'. Now, Wendy did provoke that. She was chattering to get more of a rise out of her because she knew that if she acted out, it would be embarrassing to her even more. So Wendy was purposefully doing that because Wendy knows she can hold her composure. And if not, Wendy knows she can fight. So she's like, you know, do what you want. Mia, she now has control over you. And that's something you never want. I spoke about that with Robin earlier. This is bad for the franchise. This is bad for these two black women. This is bad for these two business owners, for these two bosses. And over what? That's wild. Wendy, not the point. Look at the CEO. Wendy, you acting like a child now. Not them delivering food in this. Nah, you was antagonizing Wendy because you knew she was at a low point. Now Robin is standing up. She just did the Oprah. Robin, where are you going now? She done broken down. You did exactly what she wanted you to do. You didn't have to defend yourself, sis. You were in the offense. Ashley getting more work. She said, me and my husband don't play like that, as in, not like we fucking other men. Me and my husband don't play like that. One, where a woman has beef with somebody else, or where a woman is calling someone else another man to let them know that he's in town. That's not what, y'all better run this whole thing back. She's not doing well at all. Facts. You're against violence when it was happening with Candace and Monique, but now you okay with this. Yo, Wendy, facts. Why did they break the coconut? What was that? Miami? Ooh. Johns Hopkins University has no involvement with the Real Housewives of Potomac. I can't, y'all. I can't. Bravo is amazing, and I cannot. Y'all could have beeped that out if you wanted to. Y'all are stupid. Oh, Lord. This is petty. The violence is crazy. This is embarrassing. Mia, you let her win over you. And even the second time when Wendy was antagonizing you, which is what she was doing, everybody knows it, you also fell for that. And I know you're embarrassed. I know you hate this. You never get physical on camera. Wendy was the victim in this situation. So for everybody to come back here and to be like, oh, we're so sad, we're trying to go over to make sure she's okay. Imagine how that makes Wendy feel. Like, y'all didn't do that. Did y'all did that with Monique? No. Y'all were on Candace's side. So just like she said, don't do that. That's another moment where Giselle is just trying to get everybody to be against Wendy because she got beef with her. I told you that's her thing, y'all. This shit is crazy. And she threw a purse. Throw a purse at me, y'all. Throw a purse at me. I'm taking your money. I'm throwing your phone in the... Let me stop. I've been delivered. All right, y'all. Question for this episode is, whose side are you on? This is very easy. Whose side are you on? And I need it in all aspects because obviously some people may... Well, let me not lead the witness. Mia believed that Wendy said something about her husband and that justifies why she reacted. Then a drink was thrown on another woman. Then another woman continued to speak about it and now a purse was thrown. And the other woman feels sad about it and people are like, it's a lot. I need to know your thoughts and your opinions. And where do we go from here? All right, y'all, thank you so much for watching. And please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I may continue the rest of this series. I am not sure. But leave your thoughts, leave your comments. Let me know how you feel about this whole entire cast since this is our first time talking about season 7. We got the Sharices, we got the Jacquelines, we got this drama with these two. We got Robin's issues. It's a lot. I'm so happy that Ashley's getting a divorce. I'm not happy she's getting a divorce. I'm happy that she is happy. Let me say that. Because I never want to see anybody fall out of love or like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's proving people right with her and Michael, especially Candace. Oh, so interesting. Candace ain't here, so she's missing this. I wonder how this would have gone otherwise. She would have been on Wendy's side, so maybe she would have calmed her down. I don't know. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all maybe next week. And please always remember that everything that I have said has been from Rizzo with love. Bye, guys.